man roughly pushed aside the woman's hair, staring in disbelief at the crack behind her neck. He then gently pressed his fingers against the connector on her neck, and she immediately lost all strength to resist. That spot was her only weakness, a method humans had created to enslave her kind. In this future world, rampant genetic technology had dramatically altered Earth's ecosystem. Hybrid and mutated organisms were everywhere. Trees with lungs, plants with tails, moss covered in spikes, and fungi of bizarre shapes. Society had split into two extremes. Tech oligarchs lived in fortresses called citadels, continuing their lavish, pre-catastrophe lifestyles. Meanwhile, people outside the cities scavenged among ruins, searching for unmutated plant roots and breeding mealworms on wood chips just to survive. 13-year-old Vesper was a genius geneticist. At an age when she should have been carefree, she carried burdens no child should bear. Today, armed with a long knife and accompanied by a drone, she searched through this barren wasteland for something specific. The crops buried in the soil had rotted beyond recognition. After careful examination, she still cautiously packed them into her bag. As she prepared to head home, she noticed a caterpillar on her hand. After confirming it hadn't mutated, Vesper placed it in a bottle. With food collected, she hurried back to care for her seriously ill father. Approaching her home, Vesper dodged left and right as if crossing a minefield. Countless carnivorous insects guarded their home, ready to bite anyone who stepped carelessly. Inside, Vesper prepared their dinner. Cultivated insects and freshly dug crops were their delicacies. She simply mashed them together for consumption. Vesper put the food in a bag, brought it to her father's side, connected it to his feeding tube, and squeezed hard. This was how her father ate. After caring for him, Vesper took her drone to an abandoned building that concealed her secret laboratory. Eerie creatures filled the dark passageways. Once in her lab, she first spoke to her deceased mother about the day's discoveries, then placed the caterpillar in a culture dish. After pouring in a special liquid, the caterpillar began to dissolve rapidly. Just then, Vesper heard noises from outside. She went to investigate and discovered they were coming from a woman dressed in black robes.